Renetta Lowe, known by her stage name Magnolia Shorty, was an American rapper from New Orleans, Louisiana. Magnolia Shorty, along with Ms. T, Trishelle Williams, were the first women signed to Cash Money Records. It's said that she received her nickname from Soulja Slim, also known as Magnolia Slim, while growing up in the Magnolia Projects. Magnolia Shorty was born on September 30th, 1982, to Brenda Lowe and Raymond Fletcher. Her dad was a keyboardist and singer who performed locally in New Orleans. She was raised in the Magnolia Projects by her mom, who kept her in church. Taking after her father, Renetta started writing raps in a notebook. Her mom bought her a tape recorder to help sharpen her craft. There was an energy behind her music that electrified the city. After her wave increased through the New Orleans block party scene, she dropped Monkey on the Dick, a song that is widely considered a bounce classic. Her shows were so successful that she was approached by soon-to-be music moguls Ronald Slim Williams and Birdman. Cash Money Records signed Magnolia Shorty and officially released the song, and it skyrocketed. She was the second woman signed to Cash Money and took the world by storm. She was on the roster with legends like Lil Wayne, BG, and Juvenile. She collaborated with them in the beginning of the 90s, first appearing on Juvenile's Third Ward Soulja. After Katrina hit, things were never the same. The storm was one of the best things to happen to her career. Her shows made New Orleanians feel at home again. This also allowed her to develop a fan base throughout the South. By New Orleans people being so spread out, it allowed the culture to reach new places at an alarming rate. Magnolia Shorty is credited spreading bounce music throughout the South. On December 20th, 2010, Magnolia was going back to her apartment to get something before heading to Miami, Florida, to perform at a bounce-type genre festival. When she pulled in through the gate, another car came in behind her car and circled around her and blocked her in. Two men got out of the car and started shooting through the windows. She was hit with 26 bullets and was killed in the car with Jerome Hampton in a double homicide in the parking lot of the gated apartment complex where she lived, called the Georgetown of New Orleans, in the New Orleans East neighborhood of Edge Lake. In August 2014, an Orleans Parish grand jury indicted 4 suspected gang members on murder charges in the slaying of New Orleans rapper Magnolia Shorty and a rival gang member. The indictment came as a result of a federal investigation by the New Orleans FBI's Gang Task Force. On February 22, 2017, the jury in the federal trial of 10 men accused of being part of the 39ers gang found all 10 guilty of a racketeering charge. At least 7 of the defendants were found guilty of conspiracy to use firearms to further drug trafficking crime. McCoy, Rat, Walker, and Teriois, T-Red, One were found guilty of the murder. Even though she passed away nearly 14 years ago in a notorious double homicide, Magnolia Shorty co-stars in a #1 song along with Drake. Samples of Shorty's voice is woven into In My Feelings, the omnipresent single by superstar Canadian rapper Drake. In My Feelings had spent 6 consecutive weeks atop the Billboard 100 chart and will become one of the most popular songs of 2018. It also inspired its own viral video dance craze, the Kiki Challenge. With so much history and music, it's refreshing to see artists who have passed still getting their recognition.